Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we will be talking about Love Island All-Stars Season 2, Episode 29.
Look, I understand that by the time this episode come out, it would not be Valentine's Day anymore, but happy Valentine's Day to everybody over in the UK. Happy Valentine's Day to my wife, of course, my only Valentine. For a lifetime, it seems like, yes. Subscribe, like, share, comment, all the above. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go, Blair.
All right. So it's morning. Ekin and Curtis came back from the hideaway. Casey asked Ekin which hideaway experience does she prefer.
Listen here, man. If y'all don't like Casey, I don't understand it.
So Harriet gets a text. Tonight, each couple will have a special date in the villa. So the girls are going to leave the villa to prepare for their Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Curtis gets a text that the guys will have video calls from home. We start off with Curtis getting a call from his younger brother. The family is happy he's with Ekin. She's a strong, independent woman, and it's nice to have seen them grown as a couple. He wants to ask her to be his girlfriend, but he thought maybe he should wait for the outside. And the brother tells him, if you want to take it to the next level, we would love to see it. And he tells him just to remove the negative energy, put all that behind you. It's completely unnecessary.
Remove the Elma in your life. Dude, you know what's funny about this?
What's that?
I don't believe that he wants her to be his girlfriend because there's nothing that will stop a man who wants his lady. You get what I'm saying? Not a show, not even a title. You get what I'm saying? So the fact that Curtis like, I want her to be my girlfriend, but should I ask her on the outside or should I ask her on the inside? Truth be told, all of this is just a game to Ekin. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I think a lot of people feel like their relationship is performative and not really so much genuine.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
So the girls get some groceries. Then we get to Omar's call from his cousin.
Nice.
Everyone is rooting for him. She thinks that they make a nice couple and will integrate well into the family. Maybe there'll be kids someday. She doesn't think that Grace and Luca will last because Luca has been under Grace's thumb and he really is too nervous to do anything wrong. It seemed like he wanted to explore things with Sammy, but Grace shut that down.
Scared money don't make no money.
Omar thinks making it exclusive on the outside would probably be the best thing. And Omar did tell them when he goes to talk to the guys that his cousin said that Luca and Grace won't last because he's under manners with Grace. And it seemed like he wanted to explore things with Sammy. Luca doesn't get why people think he wanted to explore things with Sammy.
Okay, me neither, Luca.
The kiss.
I mean, why would you kiss her randomly then?
Yeah.
Sure.
So Sammy gets a call from his friend. His friend can see the growth in him since his previous season. He says that he's really falling for Elma, and the friend tells him just to go with the flow. He is the youngest in the villa, but he is acting like the oldest. And his friend tells him, look, just squash the thing with Ekin and Curtis and focus on your journey with Elma.
Stop right here for a second. I'm starting not to believe Sammy. Because now that they pointed out, he always lead with the I'm really starting to fall. Like, I'm really, really, like, that's like his word that he always goes to. I'm really starting to fall for Elma. And I'm just like, hey, okay, you don't need to you don't got to put extra sauce on it if you're falling for her. It's almost like he's trying to convince us.
I don't know. For some reason, I believe Sammy.
Well, like I said.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I think that there's something there. I think there is something there.
I wouldn't say I'm really starting to fall for you, Blair, unless I'm trying to convince you. Unless I would just say like I like you, like I'm into you. But the whole like I'm really starting to believe you, I'm really starting to like you is
but
almost.
He's also 23. Does that not?
He a man.
Okay.
He's a man. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. Sammy says that he and Elma talk about the future. Harry and Ronnie. The friend says it looks like they're doing well and the outside can see that Ronnie has changed.
Yeah.
He tells Sammy to tell Elma exactly how he's feeling and that it will make her feel really great.
Of course.
Sammy knows that he's been holding back on saying those things and he will have that chat with her.
Why are you holding back on saying those things? Because you know if you say it, like, you got to marry her now.
I don't know. I think that he is just nervous to mess things up. I think that he doesn't want to, like he said when he actually spoke to her, he doesn't want to really rock the boat or, make anything more or less than what it's going to be. I think that he really just has been enjoying her and wants to keep the same pace.
Elma is all in. There is nothing that he can say that will rock the boat unless he's going to say, I don't want to be with you, which I believe he's going to say.
And I agree with
that.
Mm-hmm.
So like this whole idea of why haven't you said it and the excuse of why he said he didn't say it or express himself, I'm not buying it. The reason why you haven't expressed yourself because you don't feel that way. And that's fine. That's fine.
So Casey talks to his friends Molly and Tom, last year's All-Star winners.
Okay.
They are proud of him. Everyone's rooting for him. He feels like he found someone that he's really interested in, and it's been a great experience for him. Tom tells him that his granddad would be proud, which makes him tear up a little bit. And then he asks them who they think will not make it to finals. They said probably Ekin and Curtis or Sammy and Elma, just because of all the drama they've been in. But Sammy and Curtis have handled things well. It seems like the girls just brought them into the drama. Curtis then tells the guys what was said.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Casey. Yes.
Okay.
So Ronnie gets a call from his friends, and they feel like there has been a change in him. And his friend says that it really is good to see him happy in a relationship. Seems like he's a little more stable there. They're happy that Harriet isn't holding his packs against him. They were nervous at first if he was doing all this work for it to not really work in the end.
Yeah.
But Harriet is actually starting to meet him 50-50, and they're happy to see that. He would want to make her his girlfriend soon, and they tell him, go ahead and ask it. That's going to give you clarity whether she says yes or no. Gabby is coming across well, and she deserves someone nice, is from their purview. Ekin, Sue, and Elma seem like they're both trying to be queen of the villa. The boys seem to have just gotten dragged into the drama, and I will say that I absolutely feel like Ekin, Sue, and Elma have been fighting for title of Queen Bee. It's definitely giving that energy, but they tell him that his sister's proud of him, and Ronnie starts to tear up a little bit.
You know, it's funny, based on what I was reading and things of that nature, that Elma was on her season, and she wasn't even on there long. She got eliminated early in her season. And then I saw other videos to where she was at a hair salon or something like that, getting her hair done, and then someone in the comments say, this make you look like Ekin, or something like that, and she was in the comments basically saying, oh my goodness, like, you know, I am a big fan of Ekin. Truth be told, Elma's a big fan of Ekin. And in my opinion, I do think there is something to, she wants to be the big dog on campus. But at the end of the day, I think what Blair said last episode, I think y'all should listen to her. She said that the reason why she patched it up with Ekin is because it will benefit her in the long run to play nice with Ekin, knowing that Ekin is this big star of Love Island and things of that nature, compared to being nice to Curtis. I heard that she wasn't even nice to Curtis before, outside the villa, before they even got into the villa. So it's like, listen, Elma's going to be Elma. It is what it is, but I do think that she and Ekin, Elma and Ekin, are fighting for number one. And truth be told, you're not going to have more fans than Ekin, in my opinion, Elma.
So Luca gets a call from his sister. He immediately starts crying.
Yeah.
His family is really proud of him, and she tells him that mom has been crying 24/7.
Why?
But they love Grace. She had her reservations at first because of just outside noise, wondering if Luca was really Grace's type. But they can tell from his body language that he's all in, and they are excited to meet her. She can't fault him for anything except that kiss with Sammy. She says that probably shouldn't have happened, but she felt like maybe Grace shouldn't have gone as hard into him as she did. But then Luca says, you know, I like that. That's something that I do need, though.
Yeah.
So then he asked them about, well, what do you think about people saying that we probably won't last because, you know, she's wearing the trousers in the relationship? And the sister says, when are you not with a girl who wears the trousers?
Wow.
Like, that's not new for you.
You've never been a man, basically.
So the boys are proud of him and that he's showing his vulnerable side. He has been a good friend to Harriet in their eyes. She thinks that Elma and Sammy would probably be the next to go. And then we get listen to his mom's voice note, who says that she misses him and he is smashing it.
Here's the thing about it. I would keep my eyes on Luca on the outside because truth be told, it sounds like he only acts right within the confines of a boundary and things like that. So in the sense of a camera 24/7 like Love Island, Grace being on his back 24/7 like Love Island, I wonder how Luca would be on the outside. You get what I'm saying? I seen pictures. I see him hanging around. He real close. I don't know how close, but he's been in pictures with celebrities such as Conor McGregor and things like that.
Yeah.
So he's not no regular lad and things of that nature. So I wonder how would he really move in the free world and things like that. Because truth be told, you went for Grace because that's what Love Island gave you. But when you have the chance to get what you really like, someone like Sammy, which everybody keeps saying like Sammy was your type, what will you do? You shown us in the villa that you would kiss her. So what will you do on the outside? I have no idea.
A big question mark. So the girls get back to the villa. They did the shopping, but the boys will do the cooking. Omar has an area set up on the daybed for Catherine, which was really sweet, really cute.
Real nice.
Curtis decorated the fire pit, and then Sammy had like some area on the grass set up. Harriet and Ronnie are on the terrace. He fills her in on his call. She tells him, "Don't ask me about the girlfriend thing." Though.
Wow.
And he looked like he was about to ask her.
Wow.
He tells her that he does want to be fully closed off, and they share I love yous and kisses. Y'all.
What are your thoughts?
Y'all.
What are your thoughts?
I know a lot of y'all, I don't even want to address the comments. Y'all are mean. Y'all don't like our takes. And you know what? That is okay. A yes. I need a yes.
You need a yes?
I love you and a kiss does not tell me a yes.
What do you mean?
So that doesn't answer the question to me. So to me, I don't really know where Harriet stands. If y'all feel like that's a good enough yes for you, cool. But when my husband proposed to me, if I would have just kissed him and not put that ring on, I don't think that would have been a yes.
Yeah, you need a yes.
Yeah, YES, yes.
I agree.
Any extra thoughts from you?
About Harriet and Ronnie?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So Omar tells Catherine that he knows that they're closed off. They kiss. Luca tells Grace about his call. She's glad that they like her. He brings up the girlfriend topic, but he's not going to ask it now. Seems like she doesn't want him to ask it either.
What is this? Am I watching?
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool.
Sammy tells Elma that when they get outside, he wants to keep things exclusive in here and on the outside as well. And she immediately says yes. Curtis and Ekin, he asks her to be his girlfriend, and she says, "Can I answer it in my own way?" And she gives him a kiss.
What do that mean? Because now we know that Ekin kiss don't mean anything. Because she would kiss your man, she would kiss everybody, man, in a kissing challenge. She would kiss you in the middle of an argument. Now she's kissing in a form of an answer. So definitely in this situation, I'm not accepting no kiss.
Yeah.
Can you accept me? Can I answer in my own way? And it's a kiss? I thought we were about to pitch a tent.
Yeah.
And things like that. No. I still need a yes.
Yeah.
So I think Ekin is playing the game wholeheartedly. Now, I'm fully convinced Ekin's only in it to win because she likes to win.
And I really wonder, why are these girls so hesitant to actually be in a relationship? It's kind of odd to me that they're okay with being closed off in the villa, but they don't want to be boyfriend or girlfriend yet. I'm like, if you guys are clicking and your relationship is good, then why not take it to that next level? I will say, to answer my own question, my only thought is if they get on the outside and things change, they don't want to have that agreement and then end up in a situation. So that I can respect, but if you guys are vibing and it feels like the right time, I say why not?
Listen, it's like my girl, oh my goodness, I keep getting her name messed up. I think her name is Uma, right? From last season, Love Island UK, and things like that. When her man got eliminated, talk about her man that was in the villa, the person that she was closed off with, Will, got eliminated. She says, "I'm leaving with him." And apparently they are the only two from that season that are still together. I think Nicole and like the winner is still Mimi won. Nicole and the guy, I forgot his name. But listen, I'm thinking you come on Love Island for a chance of love. Why not start? You got to start off with boyfriend, girlfriend. Especially, I don't get the Harriet and Ronnie thing because y'all actually had a chance last season, and it's supposed to be y'all basically redoing and actually starting on a clean slate, and y'all sharing I love yous and things of that nature. But the whole time you don't want to be boyfriend, girlfriend. It's weird.
Yeah. So Harriet gets a text.
Yeah.
The 3 couples with the fewest votes are at risk of being dumped from the island.
Who are those couples?
So those couples are Harriet and Ronnie, Catherine and Omar, Elma and Sammy.
Stop right there, right? You said Harriet and Ronnie. I can see that. I'm tired of them too, to be honest, right? And truth be told, y'all already got each other. Why don't y'all go on the outside and continue on what y'all started actually in last season Love Island UK, right? Catherine and Omar, I know a lot of people was trying to vote for Catherine, but I'm like, listen here, man. I jumped off the Catherine train last episode. She just talks too much, in my opinion. She just I think I have no problem with you talking, you being a bone carrier. I have a problem with. I'm like, we already have enough problems that we got to deal with. You should focus on your man more than focusing on everybody's drama, right? And Elma and Sammy, oh my goodness, I saw this coming too. I'm like the reality TV oracle and things of that nature. Because guess what? As much as people try to say Elma is likable, I see as much people as I see people saying Elma's likable, I see the same amount of people saying Elma is not likable. And people is going to be Team Ekin. Now, here's the thing. You know one name or one couple I don't see here? Casey and Gabby. And I've been walking around on this show, right, that we watch with y'all because we love our UK audience and things of that nature. We do not live in the UK, right? And here's the thing. I've been saying Casey and Gabby is the only believable couple on this show. And y'all like, I don't know why. And I'm not going to say y'all, but some people like, I don't know why you over here stomping for Casey and Gabby. I don't see it. Well, it's not just my words. Y'all had a chance to vote.
Yeah.
And y'all don't see them as the bottom. I really do think that it's going to be rather Casey or Gabby, right? Or, as I said before in the previous videos, the fix is in Luca and Grace. Those are the only two winners in my eyes. Anything else?
Yeah, my only thoughts about these are I think Harriet really showed her behind.
Yeah.
And I think that rubbed people really the wrong way. And I also think that the fact that they had a relationship on the outside, they couldn't make it work. They're back in here. Kind of they're on, but it was like a slow process to get back on. I'm thinking that people can't really quite get behind them the way that they probably would like.
Can I answer your analysis?
Sure.
The reason why people can't get behind it is because we're near the end of the season, and number one, y'all haven't even been closed off, or y'all not even boyfriend girlfriend.
That is true.
So it's like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
So I do agree with what you're saying.
Then my thoughts about Catherine and Omar. I would have liked to see more Catherine and Omar during the season.
Me too.
And I think that part of that is a production issue, to where they just didn't get much time. But I found it interesting that they found a lot of time to find Catherine bone carrying, talking to all the girls and other people's mess and business, which she tried to be neutral. I'll give her that much, but it seemed like she was focused on the wrong things, and that could very much be just what we saw. But I don't know, just because I didn't see it, then I can't get behind it. So, you know, then we get to Elma and Sammy, and absolutely, I mean, I think Elma did that for them. I think she really came across really unlikable, and I think that's what got her and Sammy into the bottom ones. And I would have to agree. I think that Gabby and Casey, you know, Casey seems to be a lighthearted dude in the villa. He does take his jabs at people, but he keeps, you know, he's funny. He's a big personality, and people want to see him. And Gabby really, I feel like, has been finding her pockets of when to, you know, chat with the girls, making sure she's paying attention to her man, and also addressing issues in a respectful way. So I feel like Gabby is showing up to be a pretty decent individual to get behind. And then with Luca and Grace, I think people just like Luca and Grace.
I think people like Luca.
Yeah, I think people really like Luca.
I think people like Luca.
And I actually prefer Grace in the couple. I think she's like my favorite person of their couple. But yeah, for some reason, like, people really love Luca.
Yeah. And here's the thing about your Elma and Sammy thing. Elma had it, but she keeps fumbling it, right? When she goes out the way to be a mean girl, I think people look at you like, what you on? Because I think everybody would agree that what Ekin did with kissing Sammy was kind of like low-key, passive-aggressive.
Absolutely.
Wrong. But when you over here and what's her name? Tina? And Ekin was talking. Who was Scott's girl? Was it Tina?
Yeah, it was Tina.
It was Tina, and Ekin is talking, and then Sammy goes to apologize for like the game they played, and you over here going out the way saying, "Do not apologize to her," and things like. Then it's like we kind of forget like the whole how it started, and we look at you like, "Why are you being mean? Like, why are you being nasty for no reason?"
Right.
It is what it is. Any of these people could go, in my opinion.
Yep. So who stays and who goes will be decided by the dumped Islanders, who will be returning tomorrow, which we will see on Sunday. And Harriet says, "We're gone."
Oh yeah.
She says, "We out of here."
Yeah, because the fact I think Harriet's reading she's reading the votes in the sense of she had this big blow up. Luca is not defending me. Casey, no, and guess what? Neither of them is in the bottom.
Yeah,
just her.
But I'm really nervous for Catherine and Omar, just because people might not see them as a strong couple because we haven't seen them. And I don't think that's fair to them, that they really haven't been able to show their connection. Even if their connection is them laying around chilling talking. Honestly, when Mimi won, I was happy she won, but the conversations weren't really that popping. It was when the new guy came in and he was like, Josh, and he was like, "I'm after you, I'm going for you," and people like to see him really want Mimi.
And
you
also,
know what I'm saying?
And also, my man, I forgot the tall guy name who basically was a couple the whole time. But they wanted her to be redeemed from him basically picking somebody else.
Yeah.
And things like that. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
I just don't like seeing Catherine as a bone carrier. That's one thing Mimi wasn't. Mimi wasn't someone that would get in the middle of someone's drama and basically, oh, I heard this, I heard that. It's just like, nah, it is what it is. I'd rather you be quiet than do that for me, for my preference.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's all I got.
Subscribe, like, share, comment. Happy V-Day to y'all.
Bye.